Yeah, I was gonna make this into a whole nother video until I realized like, nah, I'm not gonna even do that. Um, but what I was gonna say is, it is interesting how day to day life that we do our things day to day, what we do every single day. I realized that I've been stuck in so many different patterns in my entire life where I'm actually understanding that, like, bro, in order to get what you want, you gotta do the things. And I know I seen a video. I wanted to talk about this is being delusional, right? Delusion has everything with your success. Everything about being delusional in this life. I think the reason why there's been times where I've been super delusional, right? I've been so delusional where I got into places, I met people. I was delusional because I felt in my spirit that I was like meant to do this thing. I was meant to be here. One of the biggest delusional things that I'm working on right now is just like I'm delusional. That's not even a word. I've been delusional or being in my delusion, allowing myself to say, you know what, I make $100,000 a month. I make $100,000 a week. I'm not saying those things, of course, but of course you want to move and you want to feel those things. I never actually understood, and to be quite honest, bro, when people tell me to be like delusional or like I have my own set of factors, and I think everybody goes through this, right? You have your own sets of factors of like what makes it make sense. But the crazy thing is when it feels like it doesn't make sense, that's the box. You know how fucking crazy that is? Imagine every time you like I'm trying to be delusional, and somebody tells me to be delusional in a way, and then it's like you're that pushback in your mind. That's the box. That's so fucked up. So for me, how I've been like kind of working on pushing boundaries in the box that I've set around myself is like I've been saying sending DMs, and I think for me, I hate sending DMs. I hate asking people for help. And one of the things that I realized was that was the box I created. I created a box of, nobody's gonna support me, nobody's gonna help me, nobody's gonna do X, Y, and Z, until I started to realize, like, you know what? What if they don't help? Okay, on to the next. And so crazy about it is that there's people DMing me back, right? So there's opportunities in that. And that's me trying to push the boundaries on what I have, my self belief and self confidence. I think even today when I was helping my friend run their ads and even getting sales, I've actually been like, I'm like happy, and I'm able to pour into them rather than being negative about certain things that's happening in my life. Is just recognizing that, like, there's a place for that. There's a place for delusion. I truly believe that anybody can run a Facebook ad for a rat T-shirt, and I swear somebody's gonna buy it, right? I believe that. That's my delusion. My delusion is you can sell anything in this world. It does not matter. Somebody's gonna buy it. So with that being a factor in my life, right, it goes into what else? What else can you believe in? What else can you be delusional about, right? I believe that just imagine if I'm capable of making $100,000 a month, right? And imagine that's profit, right? Imagine that's something bigger. Doing $500,000 in sales a month, wow. Doing a million. There's people out here actually doing billions of dollars a month. Costco is doing billions of dollars a year. So it's like, just imagine, what does a brand look like doing that much? Imagine, do you know how much money Virgil had to be making for Off-White, for LVMH to be like, yo, we're going to pick up this brand before they drop them? It's so fucked up, but that's just what it is, right? That's insane. That's like the amount of money people were putting in, throwing. I want to have Off-White. I want to have Off-White. Why can't that be true for you? So for me, it's like, I want success. I want the most money, and I want to be profitable. There's a vision in my head for fuck these brands that is so vast that I don't even know how to explain the game. I don't even know how to explain my own personal branding, because it's like there's so many flowing pieces to this game that I'm playing, that I'm allowing myself to be like, even if I'm playing this game, just imagine the times when you're playing a game and you're delusional about, where you're in your delusion saying, I'm gonna beat this, I'm gonna beat this time. Nope, you failed. I'm gonna beat this time. Nope, you failed. Oh, I'm gonna beat this. It's over and over and over. That's how delusional and crazy and sick you are to believe those are the terminologies that people use to describe a person that believes that they're gonna do better. I'm just letting you guys know. But having that mindset of saying, well, I just failed, okay, but I still believe in it. See, that's my biggest thing is like, why do we go every single day and we think that we can't have what we want? Like, it baffles me, because I'm like, bro, like, like I'm like thinking to myself, and everything that I ever manifested, everything that I ever thought of, I was delusional because I wanted to do that. Bro, I kid you not, I never thought I was going to be in Paris so early and so young at my age, bro. I thought that shit was just so far-fetched. So for me, a lot of times we like business owners or men, or if you're a girl, I think my channel's full of guys, right? When you're chasing after what you want to chase, right? And you recognize that, like, fuck, I always looked at other people like, damn, they did it. I'm not gonna lie, if they did it, I could do it too. So there's a lot of times that I go back and forth with that and that terminology, and I think people, and not even people, we have to start getting that ball rolling. Can you be delusional about what you want in this life, bro? Can you honestly say, like, when I quit my job, when I was done with my job, and that job was no more, bro, I said, bro, you know what? I got a plan that I gotta make this shit happen. And by the grace of God, bro, things are starting to climb. I'm helping other people. I'm learning the game. I'm playing the game. I'm studying. I'm putting things together. That is, if you guys can only see what was on this wall. You feel what I'm trying to say? And I think about this too, is like being delusional and allowing myself to, like, I feel like the home should only be for work and sleep. Like, I think you should always be outside the house to be delusional about. You should always go see houses, see cars, but I don't do those things, right? I'm a super visual person, so I can picture it. I can sit down and think about, just imagine the places I would be at, right? Just imagine being in Italy. Just imagine just being on my phone, dropping a product, and then all I hear is ding, 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 ding. Just imagine when I come into media quarterly stats, and we're talking about we generated X amount of profit this month, this last quarter. Oh, great job. Just imagine when I'm, being a CEO for different brands. It's like, for me, like, that's my delusion, bro. Because I feel like, as much as I'm a 25-year-old right now recording this, as much as my identity is being shown to the whole world and people are viewing it, right? I'm 36. I'm 37. And people are viewing my story from this one video. People are viewing where I came from, because I dropped so many things with me growing. It's just like, yeah, I can be super in this artificial about it and be like, yeah, I was just a little kid. It's like, no, I was a motherfucker that didn't understand the shit. I was a motherfucker that didn't get into their mind. So I'd rather put out and document how I got there, and show you that, like, every single day when I was in this part, in this area of my life, that I was trying and I was working for understanding to play the game. And every time when I hit my first $10,000 month, you guys will be there. When I hit my next $25,000 month, you guys will be there. I will be releasing videos. I won't sit here and lie to anybody, bro. Go back and watch all my videos and see where I came from, bro. The mindset of a child to a man, that's kind of where you have to go from. It's like, there is no point of any of this if there's no growth. And I say this, I really want this to be a factor. It's a lot of guys out here, right, you know, delusional, right? It's a lot of guys. It's a lot of guys. I was once this type of person. It's a lot of guys right here that's like looking for a girl, looking for somebody to solve their problem, looking at the dilemma of being like, if like I could get a girl and she can help me on my dreams, or I can work and I can be in solitude. We live in 2025, bro. I think we passed the golden era of finding a woman that's gonna help you and back you. Nah, not there. Like I can meet somebody today, and that would change for me. But that will only change for me because I've been working so hard on myself. I've been working so hard on my goals to have that. And even right now, if I met that person today, I would have to understand and say, do I want my freedom? Do I want my strength, the power that I've invested to myself? But once again, you know, in the Bible, he who finds a good thing, you feel me, a good wife, lock it in for sure, right? But if you understand the game that you're trying to play, if you understand, be as delusional about that. Be delusional about the fact that I have so much time to myself that I'm willing to go get it. Yeah, I can talk to that girl. You can be like, yo, you know, let's pause it. But it's cool because you be delusional about saying, this is what I want, this is my purpose, and this is what I'm chasing, and this is what I'm gonna have in my life. I'm going to go get it. So be delusional about and protective over your space, over what you have going on. Be delusional about that shit, bro. And I'm gonna make more parts about this because I think this is a very strong topic, bro. I think we're not delusional enough because we go through multiple ideas in our minds to be like, what is delusion, bro? What is delusion, bro? You know the simplest way to, if you got this far, the simplest way, being delusional is just pretending. I just want you to close your eyes. Here's a thought experiment. Imagine you're 7 years old and you're playing a game. You're with your friends. Cops and robbers. I don't remember that game. But imagine you're the kid that is the robber, right? You're pretending to be a character. So imagine now being a billionaire. Not a millionaire. Imagine being a billionaire. Being a billionaire, imagine who you'll oversee. Imagine the people that's going to be around you. Imagine how caring you will be. Imagine how structured your life will be. The person you'll be with. The family, if that's what you want. The traveling you'll do. The hope. The philanthropy. Imagine all these different things. I'm not telling you how to think, but pretend to be that person, and trust me, wealth will be on your way.